This is Gary Atensa with CNTV, and today we're in Parker, Colorado. We're here to introduce the Momentum Athletic Center, brand new for the summer of 2016. This dedicated gym with a singular focus on gymnastics will provide lifelong skills for families and children, enabling success. I'm here with three of the partners as well as general manager. Thanks, guys, for joining us here today. Really, this was an organization that was basically for parents, by parents, something that you felt was needed here in the area. Shannon, let's start with you and just tell me how the idea kind of got started in your own words.
Well, I think that we noticed the gap that needed to be filled in the gymnastics market, and we decided that we all had various skill sets that could help us make that a success.
Excellent. I mean, quite honestly, we can trace gymnastics all the way back to ancient Greece. In the 1500s, it got started very well, and it's always been a fun sport. Yet at the same time, it can be a challenging sport. Is this something that you basically related to when you started?
Personally, no, I'm not a gymnast. I couldn't show you a back tuck or a front flip, but my daughter is, so we spent a lot of hours in the gym, and knowing that a good portion of her life is in the gym, we wanted to create a place where there was a nurturing environment, a place that would challenge her, and to help her keep that competitive drive going.
So from a parent standpoint, you see that it's a fun sport, yet at the same time you can see the challenges and dedication that is needed.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of time commitment from the parents and the athletes and the coaches. So yeah, it's a big part of our lives, and we felt there was an opportunity to do something a little different with the gymnastics world and have a place that felt like home for the athletes and for the parents.
Speaking of feeling like home, really the goal was to create a community, really of families, coaches, and children, not only a place where training is taught, but really where you're there to support each other. This is something pretty new for Parker.
Yeah, it is new for Parker, and we're very excited to create this community-based program and facility for the kids, the parents, and the community, just for them to know that there's a great option out there from little kiddos, 12 months old, all the way up to level 10 gymnasts.
Obviously, let me ask you this, Michael. They basically say that you're never too early to learn and have fun with your children. Why don't you share with me the Mommy and Me, Daddy Me, the preschool program that you're going to have for these youth?
Our preschool program is dedicated towards teaching kids teaching basic gross motor development, fine motor development, and progressing them from forward rolls and backward rolls up into our older preschool classes, and then into our beginner classes, and then into team. If for those that really have the drive and the ability to go into our team program, we will have everything from level 3 up to level 10.
So we're talking starting them early, from a mini Mo to a mighty Mo. You're basically going to have these kids starting out under 5 years old. There's going to be a little bit of training, but quite a bit of fun at that age as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The program is geared towards fun. Kids really enjoy just motion and movement, and they love being upside down. They love swinging on bars. They love tumbling. They love balance beams. They love bars. They love
having fun
and having a lot of fun along the way. That's right.
Excellent. I mean, obviously, this is going to be open to anyone out there who wants to bring their kids in, have some fun, be fit. But for those that want or have higher aspirations, tell me a little bit about your recreation classes. What do those start getting into?
That's just an extension of our preschool program. It starts at age 5 and goes to as old as 18. Those kids that just enjoy coming in and tumbling and doing bars, beam, floor, vault, and a lot of trampoline.
Excellent. Basic training, progressive instruction. They're basically going to be learning all the Olympic events. Everything that takes place at the Olympic events are going to be seeing some of that and actually experiencing that. Tell me about it.
Yeah, everything that you see on TV is just geared down towards the ability of a recreational beginner athlete, and we'll go through intermediates, advanced. For those kids that are dedicated, motivated, and have the talent, they'll have the opportunity to go on to our developmental program, and then into our team program.
I would imagine gymnastics, there's no other sport that provides so much agility, speed, balance. I mean, these are techniques that they can really adapt to almost any sport out there. That has to be kind of a plus for parents as well.
Yeah, I've often said that if a child just spends as little as 2 years in gymnastics, they will be a better athlete at anything they try after that, whether it's baseball, karate, whatever it is. Those will have a real leg up on those kids that don't have participation in gymnastics beforehand.
Matter of fact, there's probably many sports out there where tumbling is an essential to really understand, especially aerial awareness. Let me ask you this. You've got a tumbling and a cheer program.
Yep.
What takes place there?
Well, the tumbling program is just geared towards tumbling. It's to get athletes ready for cheer participation. And it goes everything from back walkovers, back handsprings, up through some very advanced tumbling passes like full twisting back tucks and other things as well.
Excellent. You talked about earlier, basically some of these kids have a natural, really a natural gift when you start seeing them out doing what they're doing. You have some teams that they're able to be invited on. Tell me about the XL team as well as the USAG. What are those teams and what do they consist of?
There are two basic leagues that Colorado has. One is the USAG JO program, and that is for girls that really want to go full speed, all out, full speed gymnastics. They want to participate. USA Gymnastics, the JO program, is the ones that develops athletes for both World Championships and the Olympics. XL is a program that allows kids to participate in gymnastics on a lesser scale, but still competitively minded. They train a little bit less hours. The expectations are just a little bit lower, but they compete all around Colorado and around the United States. It is sponsored by USA Gymnastics, our governing body, but it's just geared towards kids that either came to the sport late or who took a little while to develop and who might be a little bit older as they start the competitive endeavors.
I've always said that you never know what your child is going to be successful at or what he's talented at. It's probably exciting for coaches or parents to be able to see their child almost have a gift in this type of thing. Those are the kind of kids you can't stop them from flipping on everything, on the beds, in the grocery store, everywhere, pretty much enjoying doing cartwheels, that type of thing. Tell me about the pre-team Mojo Star. Is that kind of moving into the team side?
Yeah, one of the main things that I do at the gym is look for those kids that have that spark of gymnastics that we're looking for. When I find that child that I feel has what we're looking for to be on our team, we do evaluations. We run them through some quick tests and see if really what we're seeing is really true. And then they go into a developmental program called Mojo Stars. Mojo Stars is the bridge between our recreation program and our team program. Those kids spend about 2 years in that program, and when they start about 4 years old, and when they're 6 years old, if all goes the way we want it to, they advance to our level 3 USAG JO competitive level. That's the first level that kids in Colorado become competitive at.
They say it takes someone strong to make someone strong. Obviously, this would not be possible without hand-picked quality coaches. That is really what this program is all about. We've got parents here, like Mark stated. He hasn't experienced it hands-on, but he has experienced it through his child. Tell me about the coaches, why it was important for you to go out and pick some of the best.
We were very fortunate to get absolutely some of the best coaches in Colorado. Colorado holds its own in our region and around the country, and we have some really good coaches, several of whom have come with us to Momentum. And I'll tell you what, these coaches are fantastic. They are extremely gifted. They are very well educated. Their participation within their own gymnastics is huge, and they have demonstrated a great love for the kids, great love for the sport, and we are so lucky and so fortunate to have both Hannah and Dylan.
Absolutely. We're talking about coaches that have experienced it firsthand. These guys started out when they're 7, 8, 9 years old, 10 years old. They understand what it's like to be coaching now, but they also understand what it's like to be receiving end of that coaching, making sure they keep that balance of fun. And I'm already seeing some great testimonials out there on the Facebook page about these coaches. It's got to make you guys feel good before the doors even swing open.
Oh yeah, actually, I have been very fortunate to have been able to work with a great group of kids through the last years, and a great group of parents, many of whom are sitting here with us right now. Just absolutely the greatest group of kids that I've been fortunate enough to coach over the last years.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, take a look at the classes they're able to provide out there. We're talking about from the small kids all the way up, those that want to come in, get fit, have fun, all the way to the other ones that would like to basically take this to the next level. We're talking about learning all the Olympic events out there. Everything, like he said, you learn on TV. Take a look at the testimonials already right there on their Facebook page, and you can learn about the activities they're going to have here as well. Like we said earlier on, Shannon, basically this was the goal here was not only just instruction, but really a community, a place where people could come in and have movie night, a parents' night out, a great place for a birthday party. Was this important for the entire partner team?
Absolutely. All of our children are in gymnastics, and they, at the team level, they are in the gym for approximately, between 12 to 16 hours a week. So for us, it's extremely important that it's a community and a family. They spend a lot of time there, and it's important that that time is family time, that they're getting everything that they need, as little people and gymnasts.
Speaking of everything they need, like you said, not only as gymnasts, but as people, we're talking about skills they can use for the rest of their lives, like that of discipline, respect, basically teamwork, self-confidence. Is it exciting to see some of this kind of come out to play?
Absolutely, yeah. Seeing it in our own kids, seeing them develop over the years, it's fun to see, and it's fun to be able to get other kids involved with some of the coaches that we've brought on board that we know have the same, the same character and same personal qualities that we want to instill in our kids. It's not just about the gymnastics; it's about building the person, and we think we have a good team on board to do that.
Excellent. I mean, even before the brick and mortar took place here, the vision becomes real. You have already experienced a lot of excitement from the community. Has this been really rewarding for you even before the doors have swung open?
Oh, yes. I'm getting so many messages and text messages from not only Colorado, but from my friends who live out of state, with words of encouragement and words of excitement, saying you guys are going to do amazing with your coaching staff and with who who the parents are. And the community knows, and friends of ours know, like, our passion for our children in this sport. So, yeah, we're super excited, and others have already expressed that for us before the doors have even opened.
If there was a parent out there that basically has never taken their child to gymnastics or exposed them to that, maybe they're not sure if they want to become a member right away. Maybe they want to come in for a open gym night, that type of thing. What would you tell those parents?
Well, I just had this conversation yesterday. A mom was asking if her 3-year-old could maybe just come in and do a trial class, and absolutely, let's get them in there. Let's roll them around on the floor and see if they like it, see if they have fun. So they can always come in and try it out, whether it be even a birthday party, or like you said, the parents' night out or open gym, that they can come in and just play.
I mean, were you pleasantly surprised, Shannon, that basically the community's already kind of embraced it? You guys have followers out there on Facebook, and yet the doors have not even opened yet. Pretty exciting time to see these milestones come together.
It absolutely is. At this point, you kind of just put it out there and you hope for the best. And to have this overwhelming support before we even have, a place for them to come is so gratifying. And it makes us feel like this is, we're doing it. We're doing the right thing. We're doing, we're filling a gap that needs to be filled. And we're excited to do that.
Excited to do that. Once again, folks, this is a brand new gym right here in Parker, Colorado. That is the Momentum Athletic Center, basically a place that was made by parents for parents, families, a support group for those who want to enjoy the sport of gymnastics or take it to the next level. This is Gary Atensu with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.